Hi all, it's Catherine Burgess with Burgess Group Compass. We're going to be talking about local and national real estate headlines, and let's get right into it. Buyers. Leading and coincident indicators are showing that we have come to the bottom of the decline and we are just barely into the bounce up. So for buyers, this is a really awesome opportunity. You have more choice, fewer competition, and actually the ability to negotiate a little bit. It is highly likely that by the second half of this year, we're going to see a market much more like what we saw in 2020, 2021, the first half of 2022. So the Fed is slowing the quantitative tightening that it was doing, which will make it so that interest rates level out, which will make it so that buyers will come back in much bigger numbers. Then simultaneously, the census has data that shows us that a big burst of buyers is going to be arriving on the scene here very shortly. So 34-year-olds, 35-year-olds, and then on down to 25 will be hitting the marketplace in a quantity that is so far beyond what our housing supply is. So we are going to see an extended seller's market nationally, and we always typically have had a seller's market in Boulder County. There's just not quite enough inventory for the number of people who like to live here. So this is your window to actually take a little bit of time, make some choices, possibly not compete. If you're concerned about interest rates, check our blog, look at that 30-year fixed history chart that we have that shows that we are near historic lows at 6%. So you may be able to refinance lower, but the rate right now, considering the history of that product, is really good. And you know, marry your house, date your rate. So sellers, the good news is we appear to have moved on from the decline. Our price change numbers are way down. So we look like we are in a little bit of a bounce. There are more buyers circulating than there were in the fall. There's more traction. There are multiple offers happening. So know that you still need to come to market extremely well prepared and extremely well priced for what your product is. So call us with questions on that. Nationally, some great news. It appears that mortgage applications have had a bounce. So that is a leading indicator. Then pending sales have come to a low point and had a bounce. That's a coincident indicator. So a few great things. Then price changes are so much lower than they were in the fall last year. So many different things are pointing to we've come to our low point. We are now beginning to climb out. So call us with questions. We are happy to go through any of this with you. It's looking very robust for the second half of the year, possibly even into Q2. We're going to see a lot of activity in the real estate world. Call us with questions and we're happy to be a resource. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. Please like, subscribe, and share.